is telling Melanie in the first look to forgive Sincere, you guys. Oh my gosh, this episode tonight is about to be a hot mess. Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. So, today we are talking Love Island USA Season 8. Episode 27, first look, you guys. And I've got lots of thoughts. I've got lots of thoughts that is going on and all the things. So, apparently, there's going to be drama with Caleb and Jaden. We know that their connection has gone absolutely nowhere. We know that Jaden really doesn't like Caleb when it's all said and done because basically she used him to get into the villa. And she wasn't even Caleb's first choice. He liked the Persian cat first. You know what I'm saying? So she gets mad because apparently Caleb is talking about their situation with other islanders, and she comes over and is like, listen, look at here. If you want to have a conversation about me, just tell me to my face. So they're having a back and forth and say less. But I feel like y'all been known that y'all connection wasn't what it was for quite some time. And now all of a sudden that y'all know that a dumping is coming up, that y'all know a recoupling is coming up soon. Y'all want to do these antics. Y'all should have been, ended this connection a couple of days ago once y'all knew after coming back from Casa Amor that it wasn't what y'all thought it was. So then we have Sincere in a conversation with Casey and Corbin in which he said that, there needs to be a stronger foundation for him and Melanie and everything else, that is given that it was, built on straws and it should have been with concrete and cement and all this and all that. And ultimately, you know what I'm saying? Here's my thing with the Melanie and the Sincere of it all. Are y'all going to stay together or are y'all going to break up? Right? Are y'all going to stay together and all y'all going to break up, right? And then there appears to be an argument. Now, I do not want to speak out of turn. I know some people already, they're ready to drag certain islanders of who they think it is, but I need to see physically who the person is themselves that is telling Melanie that they need to forgive Sincere. But also, I need y'all to keep the same energy because it was okay when Bryce said it twice yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Like, are we going to keep everybody accountable that is telling Melanie to forgive Sincere? Or is it just a certain islander? Here's the thing. It sparks into an argument, and Zach Attack and Casey are like, what the H-double-L is going on, and all of this and all of that. But here is the problem. Here is the bottom line, right? Is the forgiving of Sincere about liking them as a couple, or is it about keeping Melanie in the villa as there is a dumping that is coming up, as there is a recoupling that is coming up, as we are getting close to the finale? What is the real motive of wanting Melanie to keep Sincere? Is it just to have Melanie around in the villa so that she remains in a couple? Is that what we're doing? But also production. Y'all continue every season to push on the black and brown girls to accept and deal with struggle love, to accept and deal with being played time and time and time and time again, and then you want to drag out the content and the drama for several episodes. And then it sets up these other islanders that are co-signing the nonsense, but then you do nothing to stop the bleeding. You do not bring in new bombshells for the black and brown female islanders. But had this been Kenzie that said she wanted nothing to do with Gal, that she wanted nothing to do with Dylan, and she wants, you know what I'm saying, a musician to come in, y'all would have brought in a musician for Kenzie yesterday. So that's my issue. Yes, people can be upset that Islanders are pushing Melanie to stay with Sincere, but here is the thing. The other side of it, right? production's not bringing in bombshells. At least as of now, there's not been any new bombshells that have come in, you know what I'm saying, since the Casa Amor recoupling, right? Either the option is Melanie can self-evict. Up until this point, she is not self-evicted, right? She's still in a couple with Sincere. So what is the other option? What is the other option, you guys? Like that is the thing. Because Melanie has seen enough receipts and heard enough receipts, both during when the soul of it all was here, both during when Casa Amor, when the Casa men were trying to tell her she could do better, and as well as what transpired movie night. So yes, Melanie can be upset. Yes, Melanie can cry. Yes, Melanie can be angry. But ultimately, if she's going to take Sincere back anyways, what is the point? What is the point? None of these islanders can force Melanie to do something she doesn't want to do. If she really wants to stand 10 toes down, she can say, listen, look at here, I'm done with the show. Sincere's not the right person for me. I feel that my match is outside of this villa. But if she's not going to do that, and even if they do bring in a bombshell and Melanie is going to say, listen, look at here, I'm not going to risk it for a biscuit because I've got a stronger connection with Sincere despite how much he's played me, then that's a waste of time as well. But I feel like there's something else going on as far as why there is this push that is taking place from the villa. Because even Melanie said in her confessional last night that she didn't know what she wanted to do, that she was not done with Sincere. So that would lead me to believe she's not done. So we get to the next morning and everyone's getting breakfast but Melanie. And so it looks like she feels a way that her breakfast was not brought to her yet. And so then I believe it was somebody that tells her, oh, maybe Sincere is doing something special for you. And then that's when Melanie was like, see, there you go. You're always team Sincere. So maybe that was towards Anaya. That maybe you're always team Sincere and everything else. I don't know. Then ultimately, there's a text message that comes through in which they let the Islanders know that tonight is going to be a recoupling and all of this and all of that. So everybody is worried about what is going to happen with the Gal and Jen of it all, the Jaden of it all, and the Caleb of it all. Like how is all of this going to be coming into play as far as that goes? Sincere is up here talking about how he's a changed man and he's a truther now. And Casey was like in the bathroom, but Casa was just last week. Casa Amor was just last week. So then we get Ariana Maddox coming in. And I don't know why we were getting these zoom-ins of her butt and her buttocks and what, you know what I'm saying? And her derriere. But nonetheless, we are getting that. We are getting a few shots of the men, you know what I'm saying, as they're the ones that are going to be doing the choosing of the ladies, of the women, and everything else. Ariana lets them know that that is not it, that is not all, that there is going to be a least compatible couple, that you got to choose two couples that you feel are the least compatible, and all of the things. So I think on the chopping block tonight, to go home is either Jen, either Jaden, or either Amora. I can't see right now anybody else leaving unless Melanie decides to self-evict. So it's like y'all want to drag these Islanders, but ultimately you got a choice too. Do you want to continue out this with Sincere or not? But again, nobody can force you to do something that you do not want to do. If you do not want to do this thing with Sincere, you do not have to. Or is it deep down, you feel you still have a chance to be in the finale with Sincere no matter what? That ultimately, no matter how bad and how dirty Sincere is doing you, he is still your best chance at the finale. And that is unfortunate that Melanie feels that way. But we will see. We will see what happens because I feel there is moving parts in all of this. And it seems like the villa, for whatever reason, wants Melanie and Sincere reunited, and I just don't know why. I just do not know why. But again, I feel like Melanie could have pulled a liberty from season 7 and chose herself and decided to self-eliminate from the show. She has the followers. She would have gained the respect of everybody else. If she does take Sincere back, it is not because of the ladies or any of the men pushing her. It is because she wants to. It is because she wants to. So, nonetheless, that is it for this video. Do me the biggest favor and do not forget to hype the video. Hype the video, please. There's that. That is it. That is all. Es todos es final. Es finito. It's the end of the road. It's the end of the line for this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post the content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.